All right, a taste of the Alps without leaving the district.
Okay, we've been so excited for this all morning. The team at Cafe Riggs is rolling out an Après Ski. Did I get it? I got
Yes.
it. Okay, good. This is the special right in time for the Winter Olympics. Executive Chef Mario Corona is laying out, quite the spread for us this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us. We're excited to be here.
Love it. First of all, let's go ahead and start with what you've got. Can you
So
explain it to us?
here we got something that we will serve with. You mentioned our Après Ski special. This is very classic dish when you're coming from the mountains after skiing. So you got some prosciutto, you got some cornichons that add some acid and some pickled onions, and then we're warming up some potatoes over here, and then of course everything in French. We got some raclette cheese that we're gonna pour over the potatoes, and that completes.
And that's it. It sounds really simple, but I know it's not, right?
It's kind of very simple dish because you have to think in the mountains you don't have a lot of
good point,
cooking equipment or anything like that, and then of course nothing is better than champagne.
Right.
We're going to pop this. Boss said, no, not on TV. I said, okay.
Right.
All right.
Listen, so a lot of people are having a hard time. Sometimes they'll have a hard time with a cafe or restaurant staying open during this time period. Have you run into those problems, or have you been away? What have you done to try to figure out?
It's tough times to everybody, but we're fortunate that the guests come in, even when there's snow, even when there's a little bit of economic hassle or economic difficulties.
Right.
People comes, and then we always try to find ways, even though we're Penn Quarter, our name, and everybody think of us like luxury property, but we have a little bit of everything. We have burgers in the menu, we have sandwiches, salads, so we're catered for everybody, and that's ways that we've been finding to have people keep coming to our property.
I love it. Okay, so I'm from Colorado, and when I think of after skiing, après ski, I think of comfort, I think of something warm, and so is that some of the inspiration for this?
Yes, of course, we also been European driven, so we're taking it to the French Alps and Saint Maurice in Switzerland and all that stuff, so that's why we use ingredients that are not your typical American ingredients.
Okay, we got about 90 seconds left.
All right, so specials real quick. You got any specials or anything like that?
Yeah, this will be our special for for the month of February. So here we have the potatoes, and then we toss them in a little bit of clarified butter and chives.
It smells so good.
I'm gonna try this when I get home. You think I can work it out?
Oh, look at that. You said raclette?
This is the raclette. It's a French cheese. And we put it over the top of the potatoes.
Okay.
More cheese, more better.
Right.
That's the motto we subscribe to.
I don't know if I have any of that in my refrigerator.
This is it, but you can use mozzarella, you can use other kind, but this is typical French cheese.
Okay, and then so all of this kind of works together with the taste, right?
Yes,
so
because
can you talk to that?
Yeah, the raclette is very strong cheese, then the prosciutto is very strong, and you got a lot of fat involved, and then all the pickles will go through the fat, and will make it pretty nice.
My goodness.
Yeah, okay.
Anytime I saw the melted cheese coming out, I said, okay, all right. What's your favorite thing on the menu right now? Is this it?
Yeah,
Or is
this
there anything else
for
you'd
sure will
recommend?
be one of the favorite things. We put some thought into it, and then the prosciutto is one of my favorite things.
How long you been cooking?
Me? Yeah. Like 21 years.
21 years,
wow.
okay.
Okay. So,
You're a young man.
Yeah, not that young, but thank you.
and I got to ask you real quick before we have to let you go. You're Puerto Rican.
Yes.
And what did you think of Bad Bunny's performance last night?
I cannot describe on how proud we are of being Puerto Rican. I think it's excited for us to be in the biggest stage available. And I think he did a great job.
Yeah.
He did an amazing job. And we as Puerto Rican are 100% proud of the guy, and everything is happening with the Puerto Rican culture.
All right. Cafe Riggs, I cannot wait to come check out some of the specials,
I know.
right?
We need to get you some of this. We need to get a commercial so we can eat this.
All right. Head Chef Mario Corona, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait to
So
dig
much
into
for
this.
having us.
All right, Terry, over to you.